Right, hello. We are back with much of the same. 7B is still refusing to go down. Today has got to be the day, though. Can finally get past this, and I will even take 8B at this point, even though I will probably swiftly regret that, but we shall see. Good start. Good start. Appreciate the good luck. Hopefully, should be a good one. Just one. Okay, we'll get there one room at a time, apparently. But yeah, just like some more flag runs today. If we can get a flag run going, then I get more chances at flag. Sorry, then they should be fine. Oh, that was a bit close. Okay, just take it slow, easy. Get back in there. Back in the groove. Okay. Okay. Thing of today is just to have a little bit of extra concentration on chapter 3, I think. It is the sticking point. Okay. Okay. Okay, solid. And get extra concentration in. Make sure I'm doing this the way we've been practicing. Okay. 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 Nice clean chapter 3 to go. Start. Okay. I knew that was too early. I've got no idea why I did that. I think it was a little bit of a shock that we got through chapter 3 so early. Okay, it's fine though. Done it once, don't change anything, we go again. Oh, that was weird. Okay. Okay. There we go. Elden just finished their seed. Had to clutch Millennium for their last shard. Nice! Solid stuff, Mr. Drink. It's a happy boy. Nice. What was the boss replacement? Okay, so let's go. For some reason I thought I'd already gone into the wall because I dashed like really close then. Okay. 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 Again, first 3 sub-chapters pretty chill, as long as I don't make dumb mistakes. Okay. Okay. UI, how's it going? Best run today, just the sub-chapter 4, but we've only just started really. Overall, I think flag 9 in the final sub-chapter. The one with some clouds. Okay. Kill yeah. Yo, Lipton. All bounces. Yeah, exactly. Normally pretty okay with it, but yeah, just made a hash of it when we had that run. Okay. Okay. Like I say, first 3 pretty chill, we've got the hang of, as long as I just make sure I don't get too lax with it. That was a bit close. Okay. Okay. I really like that route we did yesterday. I stalled in the air, and I don't know why. I don't think I trusted the, I didn't trust the pattern, even though I know it's fine. Okay. Okay. God, it's just the case of that was horrendously low along the spikes that actually just caught me off then. God, they've got some weird hitboxes. It's the same for flag 13 with that one. When we do the dash, we go over the spikes very closely. I'm honestly really surprised we don't get killed. Okay. Okay, we're back. I think I did an accidental wall dash. I can't remember what the actual term of it is. But all the stuff that we have to do later on in the flags, where we dash up against a wall and it gives us an extra jump to it. because normally we don't get anywhere near that when we're doing that cycle. Okay. Come on, just in stages. Got to 4, get to 5. Hopefully we can skip 5 and just go straight into flags. Okay. Okay. God, I'm getting closer and closer to that. I might need to stop doing that. Okay. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, I just did an accidental, like, more kick up on the dash. Oh, man. Oh, just slow, painful steps forward. For that one, we went above it, which I'm a little bit surprised about because we don't do that very often. But if we'd gone straight into the spring, we would have been fine. I probably should have seen that, to be honest, and just made sure to press grab just in case. But yeah, well. Okay. 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 It would be really nice if we could get this today. Okay. Okay. And there we go. Yo, Jude. I appreciate it. We know what to do. I just need to put it into practice, which is proving difficult, but we know what to do. Hopefully. Probably. Maybe. Okay. Okay, better. Better. Okay, PB for today. Actually, no, it's not, because we went in here on the first sessions, didn't we? I completely forgot. Now it's PB for today. Wait, did I hit... I didn't hit the switch when I first dashed onto the cloud. I only hit it afterwards, like on the spring up. How the heck did I manage that? Again, it's only when doing Goldens you do brand new stuff. That's actually mad, to be honest. So I managed to drop onto the front side of the cloud, drop down below enough to make sure that I didn't hit the switch, and then hit the switch on the going up. Blah. In fairness, I did a very bad dash at the very start, so I'm not surprised something went wrong, but that was also very weird. Blah. Okay. 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 You're home. Best run today? Just a minute ago. It was the very end of subchapter 4. But it was a very weird death. Somehow bonked on the on the block that's stopping us because we didn't hit the switch on the first time go. So it's quite weird. And I have never dashed into that before. Holy new. Holy. Eventually we'll get into subchapter 5. Looks like landed below the switch on the clouds. You got it after the cloud. Yeah, that's what I thought had happened. Oh, that's pretty mad. And again, something that has never happened. But yeah, the first dash that I did, though, was really bad. I put myself in a position where I was a lot shorter than I normally am, so I'm not surprised that went a bit wrong. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's try not to early dash on a place that I've never early dashed before today, like now. That was really bad. Oh. We've got the timing down. I'm just second guessing and I don't know why. Like on the spring, we know when it goes to the bottom, that is the time to spring twice and then go through. I guess maybe would it just be safer potentially making sure we always go to the top spot, grabbing, and then just doing it like the super safe way. Probably considering how much I'm making a hash of that bit. Okay. Expect to get this one today. I think we can. Like we are able to get this berry. Whether I do is another query. Like, we know how to do everything. We've done everything deathless. Like, we've done each sub-chapter deathless. So, it can be done. But, that still means still got to put it all together. Which is proving elusive. Okay. That happened. I appreciate it, but we shall see. I've certainly been making quite a hash showing of it recently in the last couple of streams. But we are able to, so just a matter of time. Mid-show points, yeah, hopefully. The problem is my ability to find new ones. Okay. Okay, whatever. I meant to go above the spring then, but somehow we ended up going right into it. I guess if we end up hitting the spring, then it's fine anyway, but... because that was the issue the last time, going short, but... me. Ooh, that was a bit bad. Ah, well. I've died. I'll be honest, I don't even know what happened then. Yeah. I thought that was completely fine. I know we died to the spikes on the right. I've got no idea how I end up going into them. I need to have a look at that back. Again, just inventing new ways to head back to good old 0 meters. It's fine. The one run that gets past will be the one, so it's all good. Saving the last area. Yeah, it was a bit of an issue on that one. So we're done with that last one of chapter 3, that's sub-chapter 3 though, because I also went for the top bit to grab on, but I guess if we are going for that, we miss it and we end up short, we're going to get the thing anyway, because it's only when I miss time and go down that we die on the return. Okay. Okay. Oh man. How? It's funny, and some of the stuff we're doing I feel is much harder than the stuff that I'm actually dying to, so it's like I'm making the easy stuff hard and the hard stuff not easy but at least consistent. Just pretty classic, to be honest. And up we go. Yo, to brush. But just be instead failed. Go past first chance. Nice! Congratulations. Have fun with the next few. All you got to remember is that it just gets easier the further you go in. I had to talk, didn't I? That was the game's karma right there. That's so funny that if we're not facing the spikes, like the hitbox isn't really there. So we're like gliding like halfway into the spikes. At least that's the way I've been told it works. May not be 100% on that actually. That was a little bit close right there. Okay. Okay. Okay, better. Favorite area in Celeste? Honestly, the summit. I know I'm having issues with this one, but honestly, all the summit levels are my favorite. I think they're just really good and good mixture, great music. They're pretty great. It's also why I am throwing so much, because I just want to stay here forever. Finally! Holy! 2 times hitting that cloud. On the 3rd try, we finally get that. Okay. I held it because yeah, that's on me. Like I say, we got through chapter 4, now chapter 5, then chapter 6. Oh, that's... yeah, I should have expected that one. Oh, but that also hurts. I did not expect subchapter 4 to be causing the most issues today, though, or causing the most delays. There we go. Yeah, furthest today. Yo, drink! How's it going? Captain against Boston. Yeah, I just want to play the seats forever. Exactly. It's the way to go into it. Just want to continue the fight. Say, did mention you had a clutch Millennium fight. Congratulations, good sir. Okay. Okay. Least favorite is the core levels. I am not a fan of them, to be honest. I enjoy aspects of them, but overall, they are not my favorite. Because I'm taking down DLC, just like Regalia. Nice! That's a decently scaled area. Bruh. Solid stuff. They had 60 trends for us to give that time, but still did it. She still got the absolute flurry that shreds you no matter what your skill level is. But if you're that down about it, I can put her at Romina next time if you want. Okay. What were the weapons like in that class? Like I said, I didn't check anything. I looked at made the seed re-randomized everything and then just sent it over. Much decent. Pretty OP stank like there. Yo, David, how's it going? How have you been? How's your summer treated you? Oh, nice. What have you been up to? Oh, it's hot here. I don't know where you're based, but our summer over in the UK has been horrendous. We've had like 5 heat waves. And oh, it's been a bit brutal, to be honest. Like, I live out in the hills, and normally in the summer, like, everything's like green and like cow fields and everything like that. Everything is just brown. Like, all the wheat, all the grass is just absolutely burnt to shreds. Something from like Fallout or something. We are getting a lot of rain back though this week though, and I think thunderstorm either tonight or tomorrow, which I'm looking forward to. Let's get a bit of the actual British weather in. Vagabond had wielder line, great sword, a double Omen cleaver, and finite grey sword, horse pickaxe. Oh damn! So plenty of decent stuff. Any of those is a taker. I'll be honest, Iron Grey Sword is a solid weapon and it puts in the damage with like heavy infusion. But I feel a lot of people talk about it in rando as like insane, and I feel like it works, like it can go through all the way to the end and do really good damage. But like I wouldn't put it like tremendously high. Okay. Okay. Seems inhumane. It is proving tricky, although a lot of it's just my basic errors. We see no death. Gonna be with a lot of help from a lot of people who know how to do it properly, unlike moi. Okay. Okay. Watch Dogs to have the most power used aggregate off from the PCR. Fair, yeah. Get rid of Colossal, or not using for a Colossal for Millennia is a good shout. Okay. Okay, into flags. Let's go. Just you should get a Colossal in your right claw. Yeah. Colossal gonna be nice if you've got extra status, like if you're using Rotten Staff or Rotten Great Axe, but everything else, if it's just damage, if you've got another scalable weapon, it's normally better. Not even a place I was thinking about as an issue. Brutal stuff. But I can stop development mods for Silk Song, game over game with a lot of work to be and yeah, I mean the stuff that you've made, David, has been great. Like the double bosses was really fun, and then I did take a bit of a break, but I did come back and finish the triple projectiles mod a little while ago, and that was great as well. So you've done respectable work, good sir, and they've been really fun to do. And if you end up creating something interesting, let me know. If you ever go back to it, of course. Brutal stuff. Brutal stuff. But our flags are on. And we got past the clouds, which I am happy about. Which I think might have lowered my guard as well, because it was like we got past that. I was like, damn, we got past the actual tricky part, and then head bonks on like one of the easier sections. Okay. Oh, this level do be tricky. Okay. Of course, yeah, sweet. Appreciated. Someone will carry the flag someday. I've done it again. Oh! Capture a goal where that wasn't my idea. Maybe I could do it. Yeah, I mean, it was really fun to do, and like the extra work that he did on it to fix some of the bugs that came out pretty quickly. Like knowing nothing about modding, it was the fact that stuff got fixed pretty quickly was pretty insane. Hey, you never know. When Sea of Sorrows come out, something might catch the interest. Go, oh, you know what? I could do something fun with that. Although at the same time, I don't know how Sea of Sorrows would like interact with an existing mod. Whether you have to like update it to like be able to work with the new game. Also, a bit late starting today because watched the Gamescom thing, which didn't have too much of interest to me, to be honest. Although it was still interesting seeing what was up. And seeing The Witcher 3 remaster coming out next month, as I found quite funny because they haven't released a date of the next expansion that's coming out next year. So I guess it's the case of, okay, here's the remaster. Now it's going to take you all the way till next year to get through the game again, to remember everything, and then you'll be ready for the expansion. Which, in fairness, is what I'm going to need, really, because I did my Witcher playthrough on PS4. I do have it on Steam, but a very fresh file. Okay. But I can go back to Gwent days. The proper game, of course. Okay, go. Yo, Jacques. How's it going? Come back for that one. Can't go agrees to help test. Game made change. Yeah. She'll have to see. Who knows when that's going to come out anyway. They said this year, I think, so. Unless I'm misremembering. Maybe it'll be like a Games Award thing where it'll be like the trailers at the Game Awards and it's like out now. Like shadow drop. Brain just wasn't working right then. Speed so far, it's been a lot of time to be using but yeah. For me, 7B is my kryptonite at the minute. Because this strat didn't see them. Yeah, I do have a consistent strat for it, but I just had an absolute brain fart right then. Just did not function. But the for that particular room, we've got something that's just really consistent when I do it. I'll talk through it as I can do it. I'll see next time we're there. Top left, spent there in general. The top, so the top timer is how much time we've spent in this file. So collecting the entire 199 berries up to now has taken us the 34 hours. And then the smaller time below is just like this particular run. And of that, we were at 175 berries. So that's core A done at 5 hours. So the rest has been the BC side, golden berries, moonberry, farewell, and the winged one. Okay. Okay. Yeah, total exactly. Pamming. Okay. Summit once. Yeah, we've got to the flags a few times. Current PB, I think, is flag 9. But we've been there a few times. Not as many as I would like, though. Okay. Okay, there we go. That's the consistent way. Better. Although I did forget to say as I was doing it, although it is hard multitasking. Okay. I was short! How many times am I going to die to this cloud? It's fine, 7B, just funny. The flags are definitely the hardest part of doing the golden. But the sub-chapter 3 was definitely the one that took me the longest to get the cycles down. 7A and 3B. Probably... Probably 7A, to be honest. There's a lot more to learn in 7A. And it is longer as well. But I would also say the more fun one. Okay. God, it takes us 3 minutes to get here. That's pretty mad, to be honest. Okay. What is with this cloud today? I feel like on the runs that we got to like subchapter 5 and the flags yesterday, I did not die, as far as I remember, a single time to this cloud, and 4 times it's claimed me today. The trickiest part is because we have to mess about with the wind, so we have to like hold ourselves to the right to make sure that the wind's pushing us and we don't go into the spikes. And on that case, I just let off a little bit too early and got pushed back. Brutal stuff. And that's certainly not helping. A little bit, but I'm through, and it's midnight. Perfect time to learn. Okay. That was almost really bad. I dashed way too early on that, and I'm a little surprised I didn't go into the spikes. Okay. Okay. The good news is, since we've been down on chapter 4 so much, does mean chapter 3 is getting more consistent in a roundabout way. Come on. Let me through. Holy, was that so hard? It's a shame with this one because it just honestly feels that we've got it really well down. And just mistakes out of absolute nowhere. True. Good luck. Sure, do be a little bit tricky. I feel as long as you've got the last room and the multiple dash section down, Oshro is normally okay. Yo, Noah. How's it going? How's Choosy treating you? Okay. Gordon, do you need? We just have 7B, 8B, and Farewell remaining. Just the easiest ones. Average 3 book. Same class room. With the bonus patch for missing that coin. Oh, in the colored block room. Damn. Or maybe just before actually, because you have to unlock the way. How did I not hear the spike? How did I not hit the spring? That was definitely rushing. Holy. How did I get away with that? PB though. Nice. was a very early dismount. I shouldn't have done that. And up we go. Yo, dude. How's it going? It's running away to get consistent with the ending. Oh, man. I feel that was a bit dodgy, but oh well. Again, inventing new ways because somehow I'm just pressing random dashes at certain points. A random diagonal comes out, a random up dash comes out. I don't know how I do it, but I do it. Okay. Oh man. How has this not fallen yet? The thing that's concerning me as well is this is like just a small piece and an easier version of like Farewell. So honestly scaring me about what's coming up with that or how long it's going to actually take. Had 3 of my 3. What wasn't you? Probably more skilled now. It's all you, Jack. All you. The runs just flowed. Oh, Jesus. Because what I need you to do, Jack, actually, is get through, get all the other berries, get to 7B, beat 7B, and then coach you on how to do 7B. That is your goal right now. Jeez. Oh, okay. Come on. I think if we don't get this today, I might do a short challenge run or playthrough in a different game and just have a quick little break from Celeste. Because we're already 35 hours in to this run and we've got a lot more to come. And I feel as though I'm still enjoying it a lot. But I feel I am like a couple of streams away if 7B continues to cause issues from not enjoying it so much. So I think we'll probably maybe take a quick break, do like a 2-stream run of something, then return, refresh a bit, reset. Because I am enjoying this run. I am enjoying learning these golden strawberries, but I don't want to lose that. Because if I lose that before we even get to farewell, it's going to make not a great either playing experience or I think viewing experience. So I think that's probably the smart thing to do. Take break, yeah. I think that is what I'm going to do. Just something short, something we can do quick. Have fun and then come back. What that will be, God knows. We still need to do the Liza P DLC thing without Ergo, but that is going to be maybe similar levels to this, so that is definitely not going to be the break run. And I'm just losing it right now. Yeah. I got plenty of ideas though. I've got a whole spreadsheet of stuff that I want to do, so I'll have a quick skim through later on. Well, more likely tomorrow now. Okay. Yo, Sky. Using any mods? Not for this one. This is just vanilla, normal stuff. Oh, welcome in, Sky. Play mod is Celeste as a break. He could be a shout, to be honest. Go back to some strawberry jam. Yeah. I'll have a look and I'll have a think. momentum. Yo, sorry. How's it going? Appreciate the good luck. How's Bingo been treating you? Hopefully better than how Celeste is treating me. Controller keyboard. Controller, which could be an aspect to it, but honestly, it is... I can't use that excuse. It is all me. There are plenty of much better players who use controller, so I can't use that as an excuse. But I will try. Do you add a joystick? D-pad for as long as I can, but for some reason it started giving me a hand a bit of jip. So occasionally go to joystick for a couple of things that I don't have to worry about. Okay, I just did that 2 times in a row. But mainly D-pad. By fat thumb a few things, which is why I do random dashes sometimes. I am surprised because I feel I didn't do that as often when I was using PS4, but I'm pretty sure the PS5 is more spread out, but yeah. It's going well, back to watch I don't overplay it, hang around, spit it off. Yeah, it's also really good. Make sure you don't burn out on it. It's definitely a good shout. And you'll learn a ton by like just watching other people. It'll be cool to return at some point. I just need a square set that really catches the fancy. But Nike, Jack, Gray, they're all like making new square sets at the minute. Even more people as well. So hopefully should be something soon. It's also cool just to relax for a bit and just watch how everyone else is doing things. Honestly, if this hone thing that Jack's putting together ends up looking decent, that could probably maybe call me back. Would have to put a lot of practice in because I've not even touched Season 6 still. What goals left? 7B, 8B, and Farewell. Like I say, just the easy ones. Last days on this home square sim base game, pretty fun. Yeah. He told me about it yesterday. He told me about it yesterday and I'd seen a little bit in the stream, but unfortunately his stream's just a bit late my time, so I'm not able to check out the full thing, but the concept sounds interesting and there's a couple of squares he let me know about that seem interesting. Definitely looks like a really good application of the line locked in base game. I think there could be some really cool squares out of it. Okay. Sembi seems fun. Favorite level, same thing Cabby said for 8B. That's the funny thing, Jack. Like Sembi is like one I'm still enjoying. But holy, is it taking much longer than I ever considered. So 8B is one that I think is just as hard, and one that I don't enjoy as much, so that is concerning me a tad bit. Cool in general, I think, because you end up often just cleaning everything. Yeah. I don't know what happened then. Anyway. Well, yeah, any sort of restriction on the full upgrade, I think, is really good, and that sort of clears that because at least in a lot of brawlers or even some of the bingo club matches that I've seen. Jesus. That I've seen, it has been a case of you do the +0 stuff, and then some people just go like, it's either a +0 weapon or it's a +25, +20 weapon. But there's a lot of stuff you can do in the meantime. He said it's horrible. Yeah. AC is full and very good level because the final level contains less mechanics. I don't mind 8C, but it still has a couple of things. Like the whole middle section, I feel. I don't know. It's when I think of the core levels, I don't think of them as like really fun levels for me. Also, just my opinion, just my experience with them, but I do find them cool. I do find aspects or rooms to be fun to do, but overall, it's working on a kind of cursed China Square set. Because that will turn out. Well, main thing with square sets, as long as people have fun doing them, they can be as cursed as they want to be. If it turns into a slog, that's when things need to change on them. We did some meme square sets a good old while ago now, but that was definitely a case of like some things. Sometimes you need to tone the squares down a bit because sometimes they can be horrendous. Think 7C is best? I would agree. I really like 7C. Cole can't do anything but suck. Yeah. Cole, not the best. That's the key to make it to play in the long run. Yeah, exactly. It's like Dom Square Set is good, for instance, as a spectator thing. Spectator Square Set, in my opinion, but there's problems in both the DLC and base game. Specifically, base game DLC, because everything's so... Why did that dash that way? DLC, because there's very few rush squares, because they took out a lot and it's more late game, it is a lot easier to hide progress and set up stuff. Which is one of the reasons why there's been a lot of sneaky bingo or sneaky setup, distractions, that kind of thing this season. And then in base game, the power of, for those who can do the big bosses early, whether that be Moog, Millennia, even some of the consecrated stuff like early on, you can just get so many squares if the right board is set up. Like people doing like Millennia first and getting 2 stat squares and upgrading something and then being set up for the rest of the game. It's pretty brutal stuff. Okay. Even AD by Monica sucks, that's a shame. We will do the Celeste sides at some point. I think they're going to be the next Celeste related thing that we'll do, but it won't be for a while. Like I say, we're gonna do this. Probably gonna take a break and do like a quick short challenge, maybe in Hollow Knight or Silk Song or something like that. We'll see. I need to check my spreadsheet on stuff to do. We'll come back, do the final goldens of this, and then we'll do a different challenge, and then probably come back to Celeste and maybe do the D sides. Yeah. I think after we complete these 2 berries, I think I'm going to do a series of like relatively short stuff, like a few playthroughs or maybe a few quick challenges, because I've been picking some long stuff to do, like with the Liza P run that we did and well, this. Could do with some nice old like 10 to 15 hour runs. He's weird. 5 old getting good level. Drop seed very much. Okay. Pretty Celeste gameplay. We've still got a lot of work to do. Games since well, but never tried it. I think how long a casual playthrough would take. Decent platformers. I'd say just collectibles, like less than 10 hours, like the 175. The farewell and later levels are a bit trickier, so it honestly would depend on you, but it can take a good or like several hours, like for a first playthrough. And then there, like, if you want to do the golden berries, then I guess look at the timer in the top left. But yeah, for a casual, I'd say about 10ish hours for like the standard stuff, and then probably some extra for the final level, which is like notoriously difficult. Okay. But I would highly recommend it. Platforming's amazing, and the story is pretty good as well. Okay, the speed. Yeah, well, you know. Golden's left, 7B, 8B, and 9. All that remains. That was a weird one, I will say. I definitely did the dash wrong, but something weird happened because I got my dashes back, even though it felt like I landed on the... Is this respawn point? No, so in Celeste, so we've done the entire thing, there is 175 normal berries, and these golden things, the only way you can collect those is by doing the entire level deathless. That is the difficult part of this. But normally between these chapters I'm going through, you would get a checkpoint on like each sub-chapter. So each new type of room, basically. So yeah, if you died in this room, you'd respawn here. Normally. Unfortunate. Yo, GMD. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Boy. I will say, guys, unfortunately, you're gonna have to keep in English. I know I can half understand what you guys are saying, but that's only because I can read Spanish pretty well. But je ne parle français. Okay, I think this is probably gonna have to be the last run. I started a bit late and I still need to get to the old gym. So, can we get a flags run to finish? That'd be good. Je ne sais pas. We'll see. Pero si necesito hablar en español, puedo. Pero francés no puedo hablar. Oh, bueno, no puedo, no hablo francés, es mejor. Man. Come on, let's do a decent last one. Okay. Also, Sarah, I don't know if you saw, but I saw that Gray's opponent has changed. No longer against Mr. Radans, but an Aggie versus Gray showdown. That's going to be an interesting one. Okay. Okay. Yo, MHL. How's it going? How was your Tuesday treating? That could have been bad. That was a bit weird. That was very close to being short. So no, it is proving tricky. Oh, it is proving tricky. Okay, this one is the last go. Mainly in terms of just my my inputs, though, the runs that we've got, or the strats that we've got for the rooms are fine. Just me doing random diagonal dashes is just an absolute killer. This one will be the last go, by the way. I know I've said that like twice now, but anyway. Okay, it's fun saying. Well, it's funny, I did one more. I did a Elden Ring randomizer event called Randomania and got into some playoffs for it. And it was a friend put on by a French streamer and organised like mainly by the French community. And they did some commentary over it during the playoffs. And the commentators was like called me Lossy. It's really funny. Like watching a few things back. Just Lossy. Probably Lokai for anyone who doesn't know, but it was really funny too. Bad ones don't count, exactly. So he says second playthrough, he's got 70 last room. So yeah, 70 is pretty tricky. It does end up being one of my favourite rooms in the game, though. I think it's super satisfying when you eventually get it. Yep, Lossy. Okay. Can't be in. I don't know what that says. Like the hour under Celeste. I need to get some coaching from the French speakers I know. Très important. Weird. Done my 2A goal on zone, trying to get 3A. Yeah, 3A. Honestly, if you do it like me, then it's completely fine doing. Like I went in order, like 1 to 8 kind of thing. But 3A is definitely one of the more... Well, I don't know. It depends on what your experience is going to be. For me, I didn't enjoy doing 3A solely because of how much dialogue you have to skip with Oshiro. It slows things down a lot. You just sort of like want to get to the rooms, like to actually do the map. But you have to go and natter with Oshiro every time. Oh! I didn't even notice that. Okay, this is actually the very last one. Wherever I die. If I die in this room, I die in this room. Because I should have stopped 2 runs ago. Eye on you. Okay, yeah. Anywhere we go. Oshiro dialogue gets 9. Yeah. I really wished... Excuse me, Jesus. I really wish there was a way to skip it, so... when you were holding, like, the golden berry or something. So this one, just 8B and 9. So, unfortunately, it's not going to get any easier than this. But we also are in the final stages, which is also good. Okay. Okay. Let's get a bit of concentration going. So that's modding, somewhere for it to come and say on Steam. Yeah, there is a lot of cool mod stuff out there, so definitely worth. Sure, it'll be a ton of fun. The good news, at least from today, is that I do feel we've got over the subchapter 3 issues that we're having. I did it again. Oh, unfortunate. I do that so often. So I've done that a few times today, and the problem is I'm holding up to make sure that we go up, and I'm not transferring over to the right dash cleanly enough, and I'm like still holding the up button as I'm like moving over to the right because it's such a short distance, at least for my reaction times it seems, and so I keep doing this diagonal dash. I think I need to work something out with that. Oh god, bruh. Still fun, but holy, this level's keeping me. Right. Like I say, I'm still enjoying this, but I feel like if we kept with like another stream in a bit, that I'm probably going to start losing that. Like I'm already starting to feel it now, even though I'm still enjoying and learning it and doing it. So I think I'll make a decision before next stream on what to do, but probably do like a 1 to 2 quick challenge run of like Hollow Knight or Silksong or something like that, or maybe a quick playthrough of a game if I can think of something. Take a short break and then we'll come back, get these 2 goldens, and then we'll go into farewell. I think, at least. We'll see how it goes. Decent stuff, though. Got through, cleared our issues with subchapter 3, I think, though, which is I'm quite happy with. Right, decent stuff. I appreciate everyone stopping by, nattering, lurking, all that good stuff. Appreciate it as always. We're gonna head off for now. Bamming. Wow. So I hope everyone has it. Like I say, has a great rest of your day. Not sure if it'll be tomorrow or next day, but we'll see. But make sure to follow to keep on the stream or in the Discord. Obviously, we send things out. But yeah, I appreciate it, everyone, as always. Shall see you for the next one. Have a good rest of the week.